Hey. Oh, okay. If you don't mind, I will do the presentation in English, otherwise we would have a problem. I'm a Hungarian artist, but I live for 7 years now in the Netherlands, where I have studied photography. So the images I'm showing you are also photographs. I will show you 3 projects, and through those projects I try to give you a short introduction to my work. The first series, called X marks the spot. I usually work with objects. I mainly work within the genre still life photography. This is my bird. I sometimes use them also to my works, and I also tend to use myself, but only as an object. So you can never see my face, because it's not about the person who is in the photo, but it's about the connection between a human and objecthood. The first series you are seeing is about form and function. I try to play with the idea of form and function and about their meaning. I try to take some objects out of their own context and place it to the other context, so you get a kind of a surrealistic imagery, like a cereal bowl can become a part of a morning ritual of bath or something like that. As I told you, I use myself, and you will see it in other projects as well, that it's getting more and more serious. Also here, as you see, that the arm becomes a part of the whole set, so it's actually like a part of the bouquet. This is what mainly interests me, how you can change objects into something else, how you can play with their form. Like here, the tablecloths become a huge chessboard, which is actually impossible to solve because it becomes too big. The next project, called Good Luck. Here you can see that I'm using my head still, because I really like to do that. I have a fascination for glasses and a fascination for water. This project, Good Luck, is about balance, and I try to show a moment of balance where everything is perfect and still. I try to create images which are really fragile, and where you can see that the different kind of elements have to interact. They have to work together. They are holding each other, otherwise the picture physically actually just falls apart. And I try to use objects which are also really fragile in their own, like the egg or glasses with water, or here the bottle, which is upside down, but without the top, actually. I don't know what's coming. Yeah. I'm sorry. So, yeah, this series is going on, and I try to make combinations where you actually have the feeling that you have to hold your breath, because it's so composed, it's so still, and it's so perfect in that moment that you really have attention, and you can feel that the images maybe will broke, or maybe the set will fall, which actually did happen sometimes, and I really had to search for the best elements, for example here the perfect glasses, to hold them on top of each other, because I never use glue or anything like that. The whole point is that I can build this kind of set by myself. It's kind of a game, actually, or a puzzle. I think that's a good term. And in the next picture, you can see that this game with myself and with the objects is getting bigger and bigger. And in the beginning, it was only a glass of water, which is on my head. Now it's a book with a vase, with a bouquet. I usually don't use an assistant, So I only play with the shutter time. You have 20 seconds to push the button and then run to the set and do that. Well, here I did use someone because otherwise it was actually impossible to do. But so this game is getting bigger and bigger, and there are different kind of elements which are coming in. And in the next picture, you can see, which I already made in South Korea, that it's getting bigger. But I really like to do this. It's like some kind of a circus jongleur thing. Anyway, the last project I want to show you, I was making in South Korea. It's about water and the transformation of water. I would like to make, or I'm making different kind of fontaines, and I'm playing with the idea of how I can transform water and its container. So just with simple techniques, straws and everything what I can find around my house, because that's my inspiration. My environment is where I usually find different kind of objects, really simple objects for my images, and I try to make something surrealistic at the end, how you can place things together, that it creates a surrealistic imagery. And for this project now I'm going on with it in the Netherlands as well, and I'm trying to use different techniques, so not only photography, but three-dimensional work as well. So yeah, that's it. Thanks.